Picture this. You're standing at the edge of your dreams. Maybe it's launching a startup, running a 5K, or finally writing that novel. Your heart's racing, you're pumped, and then, bam, you're on the couch, scrolling through memes, promising yourself, I'll start tomorrow. Raise your hand if you've been there. Come on, I see you. I've been there too, and let me tell you a secret. That's not failure. That's not you being lazy. That's your brain playing a sneaky game. And today, we're going to outsmart it. I'm here to flip everything you think about laziness upside down. Laziness isn't your enemy. It's a signal, a clue, a superpower waiting to be unlocked. By the end of this video, you'll have 3 game-changing steps to turn that sluggish feeling into fuel for your dreams. And trust me, there's a twist or two coming that'll make you rethink everything. Ready to light that spark? Let's dive in. Laziness, the misunderstood superhero. Let's start with a bombshell. Laziness doesn't exist. Yeah, I said it. What we call laziness is just your brain's emergency brake. It's not a flaw, it's a survival trick. Your brain is wired to save energy, avoid pain, and chase comfort. So when you think about writing a 300-page book or hitting the gym every day, your brain slams on the brakes and goes, whoa, that's a lot. How about some Netflix instead? Sound familiar? Here's the wild part. That brake isn't trying to sabotage you, it's trying to protect you. But it's stuck in caveman mode, thinking every big task is a saber-toothed tiger. The good news? You can hack that wiring. Laziness isn't who you are, it's just a habit your brain defaults to when things feel too big. And habits, they're like Wi-Fi passwords, changeable if you know the trick. Quick question, what's one dream you've been putting off because it feels too huge? Hold that in your mind. We're going to make it feel like a walk in the park. If you're ready to turn your laziness into a superpower, hit that like button and subscribe to join our journey of crushing it one small step at a time. The big lie of go big or go home. We've all bought into this myth. If you're not going all in, you're not serious. Want to get fit? You better be at the gym for an hour sweating buckets. Want to write a book? You need to crank out a chapter a day. Anything less and you're just pretending, right? Wrong. That go big or go home mindset is a trap. It's like trying to eat an entire pizza in one bite. You choke, you give up, and you're back to scrolling Instagram. Here's the unexpected truth. The smaller you start, the bigger you'll finish. Think about it. Nobody builds a skyscraper in a day. They lay one brick at a time. The people you admire, the ones living their dreams, they're not superheroes. They're just stubborn about taking tiny steps. And that's where our first step comes in. Step 1, shrink it till it's silly. Step 1 is to make your tasks so small they're almost laughable. Want to write a book? Don't aim for a chapter. Write one sentence. Want to get fit? Do one push-up. Want to learn Spanish? Learn one word. Sounds ridiculous, right? That's the point. When a task is so small it feels silly, your brain's emergency brake doesn't kick in. It thinks, psh, one sentence? I could do that in my sleep. Those tiny steps are secretly powerful. One sentence today becomes a paragraph tomorrow. One push-up turns into 10. It's like planting a seed. You don't see the tree right away, but it's growing. I had a friend who wanted to start a blog but kept procrastinating. I told her, just write one sentence a day. She rolled her eyes, but she tried it. A year later, she had a blog with thousands of readers. One sentence. Mind blown, right? What's that dream you thought of earlier? What's the tiniest, most absurdly small step you could take today? Maybe it's texting one idea to a friend or doing one jumping jack. Whisper it to the person next to you. I dare you. Small steps aren't just easy, they're your secret weapon against laziness. Step 2. Trick your brain with sneaky routines. Now let's talk about willpower. Willpower is like a sugar rush. It feels great for an hour, then you crash. If you're waiting to feel motivated, you'll be waiting forever. That's why step 2 is about creating sneaky routines that make action automatic. Think of your brain like a lazy dog. If you want it to fetch, you don't yell at it, you throw the ball where it can't resist chasing it. Routines are like that ball. Want to exercise? Put your sneakers by your bed so you trip over them in the morning. Want to write? Keep a notebook on your kitchen counter, open to a blank page. Make it so easy that your lazy brain can't say no. I'll let you in on the secret. I used to struggle with drinking enough water. Sounds simple, right? But I'd forget all day. So I started a routine. Every morning, I fill a water bottle and put it on my desk. Now I drink it without thinking. It's not willpower, it's just there. What's one tiny routine you could set up tomorrow? Maybe leaving your running shoes out or setting a reminder to write one idea. Think about it. Routines don't just make things easier, they rewire your brain. After a few weeks, your lazy dog brain starts wagging its tail, ready to chase your goals without a fight. That's when laziness stops being a villain and becomes your sidekick. Step 3. The 2-minute hack that changes everything. Step 3 is where things get really fun. It's called the 2-minute rule, and it's like a cheat code for your brain. Here's how it works. Whatever you want to do, commit to just 2 minutes of it. Want to read more? Read 1 page. Want to clean your house? Tidy 1 shelf. Want to start a business? Jot down 1 idea. 2 minutes. That's shorter than a TikTok video. Why does this work? Because starting is the hardest part. Your brain loves to overthink, but when you say just 2 minutes, it's like sneaking past a sleeping guard. And here's the wild part. Once you start, you often keep going. It's like pushing a snowball down a hill. The first push is tough, but then it rolls and grows on its own. I'll let you in on a story. My cousin wanted to run a marathon, but hadn't exercised in years. He was stuck, overwhelmed. I told him, just put on your shoes and walk for 2 minutes. He laughed, but he tried it. 2 minutes became 5, then 10. 6 months later, he ran his first 5K. 2 minutes. Who knew? That could lead to crossing a finish line. And here's the cherry on top. Reward yourself. After your 2 minutes, do something small to celebrate. Blast your favorite song, grab a snack, or just say, I'm awesome. Your brain loves rewards, and it'll start craving those tiny wins. Right now, pick one thing you've been avoiding. What's your 2-minute start? And what's a fun reward you'll give yourself? Share it with the person next to you. Let's make it real. The secret power of falling down. Now let's get real for a second. When you start chasing your dreams, you will trip. You'll skip a day, mess up a project, or feel like giving up. And that's not just okay, it's essential. Here's the twist nobody tells you. Failure is your best coach. Every successful person you admire has a closet full of flops. J.K. Rowling's first book was rejected 12 times. Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team. They didn't win by never failing, they won by getting back up. I'll share something personal. When I started my first business project, I bombed so badly I wanted to quit. My slides were a mess, my voice shook, and the audience barely clapped. I thought, I'm done. But I kept practicing, tweaking, trying again. Now I'm here, talking to you. That failure wasn't the end, it was the start. Quick reflection. What's one time you failed but learned something that made you stronger? Not if you've got one in mind. Failure isn't the enemy, giving up is. Be kind to yourself when you stumble. Every fall is a lesson, and every lesson gets you closer to your dreams. Your dreams are waiting. Go grab them. So here's the deal. Your dreams aren't some far-off fantasy. They're a fire, and every tiny step you take is fuel. Laziness? It's just your brain's quirky way of saying, let's make this easier. So, let's do it. Shrink it till it's silly. Make your tasks so small they're a no-brainer. Set up sneaky routines. Make action automatic like brushing your teeth. Hack it with 2 minutes. Start small, reward yourself, and watch the magic happen. Here's my challenge. Tonight, pick one goal and do one tiny thing toward it. Write it down, tell a friend, make it real. What's your move going to be? Your dreams are closer than you think. They're not waiting for a perfect moment. They're waiting for you. Stop overthinking. Stop doubting. Start small, start messy, start now. You've got a superpower inside you, and it's time to unleash it. Thank you for being here, you absolute rock stars. Go make those dreams happen.